Happy 4th of July, especially to anyone who may or may not be a victim of a country who just opened concentration camps while letting its citizens die of easily treatable diseases. Whomever that might be. We're going to get through this together, you and me. But for now, we're going to play a video game called Sorry We're Closed. This was, I believe, part of the big survival horror revival that's going on. And I am looking forward to trying it. Normal mode appears to be intended. And it's sexily ushering me in with all of its neon glory. I can't wait to find out what this game has in store. Okay. It's a, thank you for purchasing. Fair enough. I guess I appreciate that. Oh, I should probably do, this real quickly. Excellent. I almost left the game sound off. That might have been somewhat inconvenient for the overall experience. But we're good. We are ready to roll. There. Epiphany Oxblood. An admirable name. And a perfect match for Canary Rouge. Tragically, they don't seem to be a perfect match. Or at least they didn't in this CRT television life that they've got going for themselves. Possibly a soap opera. Daryl's here for some reason. Daryl, get the hell out. I'm fantasizing. Or reliving trauma. Daryl truly knows pain. Just look at those scars across his face. That'll be $5.46 for 4 items? This game was made in 2024. I want to live in this alternate universe, though. Let's snark back. Whatever happened to no shirt, no shoes? This is further utopian. Low prices, low clothing requirements. Now we are closed. Sorry. Liking the soundtrack. Honestly, Persona vibes are through the roof. Hopefully, it is dramatically less homophobic and transphobic than Persona. Not a difficult bar to clear. Wait, this is Daryl's bar? As in, he owns the bar? Didn't really strike me as a businessman. Where Marty works. Robin enjoys it there. Can't wait to meet those people. Well, they've chained us into our little queer district of eccentric shops. Violet's in love with her own braid. Wonder if they have more things to say if I keep bothering them. Apparently not much more. Marty. This is early. Everyone else is closed. It'd be ridiculous if you were the only one open. Danger in the street. Demons in the street. And if they're that bad in the street, you don't want to know what they're like in the sheets. You might be onto something. Yeah, a legit online demon trader. Is it me? Not sure Marty's my type. Well, let's talk to Marty one last time before they get killed by demons. Or we get killed by demons, one or the other. Nope, that's our shop. We have the worst sign on the whole block. We're not even trying. God, Oakley. Very Persona setup. I hope I'm not saying Persona too many times for much longer. Oakley and Daryl are close. The kind of closeness that involves avenging one's death. Ooh, horoscopes are never wrong. Thrown out. Hey, Larry's not here to be bothered. Telephone booth. Apparently functional. This is a strange world. So I guess it's the 90s-ish, maybe? I don't know if I'll be able to relate this to any actual element of reality. So yeah, the street is destroyed on one side and inaccessible, chained on the other. You can only shop here if you live in the apartment complex. Yep, you can't even take the subway in and out now. Death trap. Chatterbox. So talkative that she has to have her phone on hand right next to a telephone booth. Yeah. Let's go home. We've exhausted all the options. Plus, we'll piss off Oakley if we stay out here. Someone in 9, not picking up their mail. Someone in a different apartment complex not picking up their mail, which we are sending to them. Nothing over there. Guess I'll eavesdrop.
No.
Clarissa is banned. Banned and fired.
Oh no.
So, banned for a day. Yeah, banned for 1 day. But it's closed tomorrow. Well, they're blocking the rest of the hallway, so whatever their bizarre business is, can't really involve myself any further. Not the only one eavesdropping. Got that in common with Robin. Wow. 3 years. We still dress up in our fur coat and presumably dye our hair. I don't think our hair is naturally blue. We're putting ourselves out there. No takers, I'm guessing. Probably doesn't help that we are locked in with a really small cast who can never leave, nor can anyone else arrive. Robin's just gonna stare in judgment. We'll try to sleep in our own room, which could be just about anywhere. Not on this floor, though. Okay, there's got to be 9. It also stinks. Nothing to worry about there. I've lived in apartment complexes sort of like this, and I don't know if I would get involved if there was an obvious corpse inside one of the rooms. Kind of meant to stay out and check the rest of the rooms, but oh well. I'm missing incredibly important lore. Yep, she's the least fashionable person I've ever seen. Good weeping music. No comment. We got a real plant. But no lamp. That lamp is an illusion. Let's clean up. Robin has apparently inspired me. Get my shit together. Or I might need this for a quest later. Okay. The quest is put the dirty dishes in the sink. There's no dishwashing minigame. That is a pretty cool skateboard. Let's get another look at this. solid skate deck right there. I'm not allowed to look at this poster? Really? Check the garbage can. And the fridge. And get some healing items for later. Toilet. Nothing of value there. Did I just drink out of the sink? Wow. Guess there's, like, really good filtered water in the sink, though. This stuff's slightly higher quality than that. Tub scrub later. I think I'm just supposed to go to bed. The implication is that I'm supposed to keep cleaning. I didn't see anything else that needed to be cleaned. Favorite band Fish Fight is breaking up. Breakups ruin everything. I don't think there's anything else. There's a lot crooked about this. A portent of doom. For the only relationship that matters. Swimming tigers. And a broken mirror. Okay, yeah, it's good that we cleaned. We have a water filter in this house. So we can run water and safely drink it, but the filter has to be replaced frequently. In my last apartment, I think city filtration system broke down, and occasionally it would come out brown. That might be why there's a bit of a symbolism going on between my webcam and my little logo. Among other things. Sleep it off. Footsteps getting closer. The aliens are beaming down. You just heard something. Frozen in bed. Classic abduction story, right out of the 90s. Which, again, is where a lot of this stuff is from. It wasn't me. Ooh. That's also not me. So this is classic sleep paralysis. You see demons, and you can't move. Back to sleep. Ooh, job offer. We're already employed. You know, that's probably more reasonable. We're single. We did just vow to mingle. No or no. Oh boy. What are you going to do with that? Here, was it just the demon equivalent of flipping me off? Open my third eye. Is it still open? Can't tell from this angle. There's a lot more stuff around here. Okay, third eye's closed. Yep, it's gone. We are not Emir Park Reiner yet. But it seems like we're on the path. What did that say? Okay, that's where we're gonna want to go to meet Robin. Let's talk to Darren first, if that was his name. Daryl. But yeah, it's not every night that a Cenobite proposes to you. Worst ways to go. That is a new level of superstition. But also, thou shalt not pass. Much more reasonable solution of going to the roof and scaling the building down. What? Doesn't seem possible that the rooftop could have turned into this. And we're just gonna go with the flow. Oh no, our dishes. We never got to clean them. Classic antler deity. Pretty sure there's millions of those. Piano puzzle. Inevitable. And the bear. The bear and the porno. They made it with us through the portal to another dimension. Oh, yep, that's what it was. The bed fell through the floor. You gotta get yourself a Tahir shot deathbed. Then you can, well, not play the rest of the game because you'll be trapped in the bed for the rest of eternity. That's I was thinking manticore, but you don't often get centaur manticores. This thing's alive. That's probably a save point. Yeah, let's just chat. Operator knows a lot more than we do. Let's save. That's not Michelle. Maybe that's our ex. Now that I think about it, in the opening scene with the breakup that we were reminiscing about, the characters in the breakup were not named Michelle. Neither of them was Michelle. So, I guess we really were just remembering our favorite episode of our favorite soap opera. There's weird red sparkles emanating from certain locations of interest, but not all of them. Also, this painting apparently not worthy of commenting upon. Here we have, like, horned people, too. Damp rug. Wonder why. I'll just go through. Now I gotta talk to the crow. Thought it was a crow from above, which I guess is good character design that it is crow-like. Although clearly deformed beyond anything that has ever actually existed. Yep. I've heard of lesbian bed death, but lesbian death bed? Well, that's just ridiculous. How did I get here? Why would you do that, Dream Eater? Most recent distress. The breakup we're still obsessed with 3 years later? Also, it would be a spoiler to reveal what this location is called. The Under something. Maybe he was just trying to get us to say underwear. Okay. People are sick in this reality. Maybe we're just gonna help them. Maybe this is like, that game from FromSoft that I can't remember, from the PS1, where you just help ghosts. The survival horror where you help the monsters instead of trying to kill them. I do like monsters, so wouldn't mind helping them out. And I don't have a weapon, so I don't think I'm going to be killing anybody anytime soon. Dreams and stuff. Yep. Special. You have a fate. Huh. Feel like I didn't learn much. He sort of talks in riddles. Doing a tarot reading for us? Without the cards. Now, if I'm honest... Destruction. So our character has a philosophical stance about the whole thing. We're getting less lost and scared already. And we might destroy the world. Guess I'm not going through this door. I was hoping this would be a first-person view. I mean, it is, but something it would be one that I could manipulate. Sit on the blood. Beautiful in a way. Enjoy the art. That's probably going to open this door somehow? No. I suspect we don't need to sit in every single chair. But I've come this far. We are a walking thesaurus. Yeah, we only had to sit on one, but you get an achievement for sitting on all of them. I'm nothing if not thorough when it comes to laziness. We know someone who would appreciate demon artifacts. Consanguinity. Shared origin does not equal a shared space. Long have we been forgotten by many of our cohort since the Great Divide, but not by all who still sit in the air of glory, regardless of what side one falls on. There remains a great yearning to reunite with those once in our company. Nevertheless, it is not meant to be so. Time spent with an opposing force brings those from the light to darkness, and those in the darkness into further madness. Exciting on first encounter, but perils soon follow. There is the first firework of the night. Probably didn't pick up on stream, but I heard it. My first time streaming in this house, there kept being like a clattering sound behind me. I would like look over my shoulder and wonder what it was, and then I remembered one of the cats here loves to slam doors for attention. He was just slamming doors over and over again. And now I have rolls of duct tape on either side of the door so he can't push it in any direction. It's not unusual for the most powerful demons to seek redemption from the divine. They are the ones most pained by the divine's absence. Theories of collecting rare materials or abstract concepts remain the most popular attempts for demons seeking re-entry to the air of glory. Great Divide. I wasn't there. For anyone who was at the last Twisted Monday, Riley's the one who loves to do that. And Bailey loses his mind if he ever comes across a closed door, because the cats here are the odd couple. Okay. Don't have much to say about the blood. Michelle has trodden through oceans of spilled blood before. Another book out. Common afflictions for those of the demonic persuasion. Demonic. Have heart sickness. Some demons report an everlasting chest pain, which they associate with desolation, lonesomeness, and the disconnect from the divine. Desperation, continual ringing of the ears, unending agitation, the feeling of the flesh being burned from inside out. Well, I have tinnitus, so I might have this. Might be a side effect of this. Got none of the other side effects, but if you ever Google anything that you're suffering from, Google will tell you that that is also a symptom of this weird specific form of cancer. Therefore, you have cancer. And it's even more accurate with the advent of AI. Died in a tragic cycling accident. The world is not so different from our own. More books. And yeah, lots more books. This one's poisonous, though. Bloody pages, who cares? Andrea Lee. Dream 753. Oh, this is like every dream Andrea Lee has ever had. Might have a replacement for her porno bags. Newsstand, small shop with a red telephone box next to it. But the diner is yet to exist. Someone's going through the dreams. Looking for a location. Probably this Dream Eater guy. Luciferian. Yeah, Lucifer Centaur. Just a world devoted to that kind of guy. Another book. Henry Brown. Dream 12,056. Interference from another demon presence. Easier to infiltrate his nightly thoughts. I can see clearly into his consciousness this time. Close to what I seek. Therefore, I must intervene with more severity. Maybe time to chow down. Don't go there. Okay. Oh, you read the books. You happy about that? Oh, he's got a leg. Just a loose leg. Character move in hand was full. Oh, does that mean I can go to this corner now? Probably not. Doesn't look like it's been tidied yet. No. Not exactly duodecimal. Anyone who hasn't seen Vampire's Kiss, starring Nicolas Cage, probably give that a watch. There's a scene in which he recites the alphabet. Has to be seen to be believed. One of his most ridiculous performances. All the way back in the 80s. Given the modern appreciation for his absurdity. I think that would go over well. Okay, last stop. Never got to check out that one corner. These books are just textures. No need to worry about them. Got a head start. You know, I had a feeling we'd be in trouble because we're in a dream and this is a Dream Eater. So things must remain the same and we are fated to change. Therefore, we must die. I'll probably go this way. How's that sound? Uh-oh. Okay, he's not one-hit kill. Never trust a Dream Eater. Even back in the NES days. Cocorone. That's the twist of Cocorone. Get out of here. Like the chase sequences from Silent Hill Downpour, but way less shitty. Good clean hit there. I am misreading this maze. I think I died. I think I was supposed to die? This looks like the operator, but we would recognize the operator. It's an anonymous dental friend. That was day one, or we're going into day one? Lucy's probably got a lot to say. Good listener, that Lucy. Gives 5-cent therapy. Robin might not have slept due to Daryl being combative and firing a person for one day. Artie's, yep, going on about the supernatural. Call them Crow Marty. Yeah, Lucy just stood at the counter all day, not buying anything and not saying a word. That is a fun work day. Someone's spinning over there. And there's furries. Oh, we can go into other buildings anyway. Yeah, ghosts. Casual ghosts. Can we talk to the ghosts? No. We could watch TV. These two are at it again. Lost your epiphany. I thought Oakley ran a bar. Daryl runs the bar? Yeah, Oakley runs the bakery. And the person with the braid is getting a lot of customers from there. Oh, our ex stars in the soap opera. That's unfortunate. Why would you rely on Daryl? He has to, like, freeze in place if a woman walks past him, so... Daryl has a rough go of it. He needs a shirt. Buy him a shirt. Okay, let's talk to the ghost. We sure don't have any reason to go in there. No save point in the toilet. Sophisticated customer. I like how, like, everybody is very specifically designed. A lot of work went into the character design. They're all over-designed, honestly, but it works for such an over-designed world. Very stylized. Stylized media tends to last longest. Like, it doesn't age as badly as realistic stuff. Ah, dying petals. Yeah, Epiphany Oxblood. Right from this town. She somehow made it out. Living here is like training with weights on. You make it out through the locked gate and the collapsed road, You are ready for anything. Alright, our quest for today is find Daryl. I bet Lucy's by the telephone. No, she's not. I thought this was a dead body for a second. Larry finally showed up for work. Wait, this is a town where the convenience store closes first. The bakery stays up later. The bar makes sense, but the newsstand, but the convenience store, first to go. This weird backwards reality, along with all the blatant homosexuality. Almost makes us feel like this is the future liberals want tweet. Disgraced Millionaire's memoir. Demonology would probably help us a lot at this point. Of course, Marty runs the demonology class. Controversy continues to surround the ongoing story of the disgraced entrepreneur well after their disappearance. The memoir of the missing multimillionaire has been released by their most immediate family members. The book debuted to harsh criticism online, with some stating that this was another method by which the wealthy family profits from tragedy. There are also claims that the book does not paint an honest picture of the world-renowned businesswoman. The millionaire is presumed dead after a rumored incident in a submarine. An underground station in London. Authorities remain tight. Okay, authorities remain tight-lipped. I wasn't reading ahead, with no details being released about the incident. The family have been reclusive, but have issued a public statement regarding the harsh feedback of the book since its publication. We do not believe there is any evidence to support the serious claims of violence and misbehavior attributed to our loved one, and feel our family is being harassed on false allegations. Uptick in missing persons cases. Cops aren't doing anything or saying anything. And everyone's just living their life as normal. Violent crime is spiked. Too gruesome to talk about. They never heard if it bleeds, it leads. State-of-the-art security in a lot of homes and businesses. Apparently this newsstand is a library. We can just stand there and read everything he has on offer. Got beat up. Beat up by Daryl. His muscles aren't just for show. The dehydration is probably just for show, though. He should not have that much definition if he's actually healthy. Oh, Cerberus is a dude. 3 dudes, even. They're gonna eat him? Yep. They're cooking that guy. Daryl's a thug. Business owner with a second job. In a town where food is $5.64. Having two jobs is a nightmare. Don't recommend that. Yep. Cares so much about his boyfriend that he won't go see him. Oh, I probably should have went for the jugular. Oldham Oakley's parents don't want to see him. Why are we dead, girl? Oh, even we don't know. Okay, Clarissa really does receive the brunt of Daryl's abuse. That and his murder victims. Wasn't the bar supposed to be closed tonight? Because, yeah, when she got fired yesterday, she said it's gonna be closed tomorrow. I think I can go to the music store. I probably should do that. The ghost with the tail doesn't exist. I'm delusional. I'm sure if I check the stream back later, it'll show nothing here. This is Postman. Nominative determinism, as he ended up delivering mail. Get a better look at the furry. And this thing. It's a ghost mouth? I think that's a tongue sticking out there. Yep, definitely a tongue. A lot of tongues in this game. Oakley's about to lose his shop because the cookies are too good. They'll have met Stacy, I don't think. Ultra Shock it is. My kind of place. Celebrities are dying too. Millionaires, celebrities. This ain't just a casual crime spree. Man, that's a lot of interesting art assets being thrown at me all at once. I'll focus on the ones that I can check, but I recommend looking at every part of the screen. Okay, I can't ignore this. That is the fancy eye that the band Every Time I Die uses in their logos. Although I think it's a J here. Wave machine? Maybe we'll get to play Wave Machine later. Cordoned off area. Marty, you'll believe me. You're literally the only person who would believe me. Lucy is spreading rumors about us? The one who doesn't speak? I don't really remember the part with a thing on their face. Egg baby. Is Michelle recounting a different dream than the one we played? Maybe it's our third eye opening up. Got a head wound specialist? Isn't the underground subway a crime scene for a millionaire? There's not a lot that police will actually care about or investigate, but we know from certain events last year they will investigate a millionaire's murder. Something I always wanted to do when when like music shops existed was go into one and just buy an album from a band I'd never heard of based solely on the cover of the album. And just see what happened. See if I found a new favorite band. I sort of did it with a band called Alexis on Fire. They had an album cover that was like a Tales from the Crypt style comic book. And it looked pretty cool. And I never heard a note from them. So I gave them a shot, but I sort of knew the genre. I'd heard of them, so I don't fully count it as my adventurous idea. And now I don't have the chance. Oh, someone in the background is one of the logos that was on my skateboard. Probably a reused art asset, but they might be establishing a brand that is popular throughout this corner of the city that only we can get to. We get to do the fighting. Operator watches, enjoys, takes notes, and tells our ex. Not sure we're thrilled about that part. Hasn't been much reason to save yet. You just end up doing the same thing. Someone certainly broke into the subway. Robin is strong. It's clearly still blocked off. This is probably our next dungeon. Yeah, I might be able to go into the apartment building again. Ooh, there actually is a record shop in town. I might be able to live my dream. I forgot that hipsters brought them back. What do you know, a dungeon? It looks like we might have a health bar in the corner there. Advertisement for a favorite album. Good old map. Ghosts. CRT ghost with a real machete. Give me the machete, even though it appears to be partially organic. Robin, you seeing this? If this is Robin? Looks like Robin. Robin is looking way cooler. I don't think Robin did tell us to stay with Marty. You don't need pants to investigate. They just hold you back. You might have to crawl through an air vent. You'll be glad you don't have pants. Or are we gonna have a demon form too? Daryl's part of the problem? Daryl's part of the problem. I love the different speed with which the text vibrates. Small detail that goes a long way. Huh. I guess I just haven't found a good angle to continue seeing my third eye that is still there and has been the entire day. Okay. Third eye allows me to see alternate elements of reality. But it goes away if I run. Empty vending machine. No refreshments. I mean, no joke. I'm glad they gave us the option to say, that rules. Rude reaction. I can be cool about demons. Demons might be cool if you give them a chance. And probably, yeah, third eye lets us see this murder. Don't do it, Jenny. Don't mug that guy with an axe. Oh, she did. So used to Jenny's being the victims that you have to go save, and then fail and they tragically die. This Jenny, taking action into her own hands and eating the money. If she killed that multimillionaire, she's gonna have a full stomach. If she is that multimillionaire, then that would explain a lot, actually. I will gladly take this. Second I saw this thing, I knew we'd have the means to acquire it. First person aim. On an axe. It's a first-person chopper all of a sudden. We're not going to steal the rest of the money, though. And no, I can't look at the axe. Okay, I can. Feels safe to hold it. Third eye. Logbook. Which, yeah, I've noticed it updating frequently as we play the game. Collection. Angel of Hope. This is, I guess, just an optional collectible. Gotta get them all. I have an idea. Nice. Okay, stun enemies with a third eye. Suppose there are hearts, which will be the only place you can attack. Oh, huh. An interesting mechanic. If we stun them, we can only hit them in the heart. Oh, I killed a bug! Got an achievement for it, but that doesn't make me feel that much better. Kinda like bad combat in my survival horrors. Oh, damn it. I was supposed to do this. Maybe? Maybe not. I guess I was supposed to just keep running through it. But I'll pretend I have a self-preservation instinct, even though I already hurt myself. Demon World. That's cool. A third eye kills the vines. Yeah, in the Demon World, the vines do not exist. Is this not the dual world system thing that fucking Bloober Team patented? Because they're horrible patent trolls who can't make a goddamn game, so they have to rob indie developers? And if so, how is this game getting away with using it? Hey, you're too low. Gets a little King's Field anytime we actually have to fight. Very jank. I'll get used to it. I wonder if the... Oh, we checked the safe upstairs during demon mode. Shattering the corridor, but that shutter is real, no matter what reality you're in. And here's why you don't wear pants to investigate dungeons. You can crawl under things. Load times are non-existent, so I don't have time to drink water. Try this. Okay, they're a lot slower. Okay. Resident Evil 4 rules, you cannot move while attacking. You have to be kind of disturbingly close. And you have to drink water. I'm going to make this an immersive sim and drink water every time Michelle does. 4D experience. Funny how many survival horror games, the first dungeon is a subway. Tried and true. Guess I'll talk to you. Operator is watching our every move, and we are putting on a good show. Operator is omniscient and evil, but also helps us out because we are amusing. Blood's real, no matter what reality we're in. Okay. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure there are guns later on. I need guns. But I'm pretty sure this is survival horror, so I won't get to use guns unlimited. Ammo should probably be pretty rare. Bait out an attack. You get a stun after the second hit. So, yeah, doing good. This should be, yeah, destructible in this reality. More collectibles. And this guy. Different? No, he's the same, no matter where I am. Can I chop him? Made of steel. Suggests that I unequip my weapon. If I unequip it, I can still draw it immediately by pressing the attack button. Okay. Should probably not let this thing see me. Kind of thought it was going to try to kill me. My classic pessimism. Looks like in Demon World I can go into pretty much any room I want. And outside of Demon World. There's a gun. Moldy, shiny food. I might get to eat it later if I am lucky. Mine. Robin's apparently so badass, they don't even need a gun. We get to have it. Some ammo, and I will. Shoot that non-moving target. Nice thing is no recoil. Now this is what guns are going to be good for. Getting the heart with the axe was unreasonable. I was not able to do it. New targets at longer range will close the third eye. Otherwise, the bullets will cease to exist on the way out. Yep. Combine third eye tactics with guns. Uh-oh. Okay. So there's some layers to this. Combat is, if nothing else, going to be kind of unique and interesting. Hellhound. A new friend. Give me that sandwich. I have a feeling I'll need it for later. Good thing I went here first. Now I got a gun. Now, I can unequip. I can draw the pistol. Okay. The D-pad selects our weapons, basically. Hey, 420. 4 in the clip, 20 in reserve. What's over here? More stuff. Scary weeping bathroom. Worst of all, we can't drink the water, which I guess is how you heal for free in this game. Moldy sandwich, please. Yep. Mold and cold and icy. Sounds easy enough. Water bottle. Oh, wait. Anti-water bottle. The object must be dehydrated. I get it now. So we gotta serve up a lot of food. And we'll do that in just a minute. I'm going to the bathroom. Might as well take the opportunity. Go off my shirt a little. But yeah, going to the ghost bathroom, not dissimilar to driving past a waterfall on a long car trip. Clearly. Get past that guy. Wasn't there one more door? There wasn't. So I'm going through the eyeball. Knock knock, eyeball. Sight ain't so great. You're literally just an eyeball. I could shoot your ass, but you'll close your eye. You're gone. Or not. Keeping an eye on you. I live on an island in Iowa. Okay. Tacking made the eye close. And then in the other reality, the eye symbols were closed. So now they're open. But I still can't go in. So whatever. I guess that means I will be going back out and trying to get on the train. The best of my ability. That was probably fine. This door is slightly off the platform. Fireworks going off behind me. Sure is a lot to celebrate these days. Okay, we need power. Yeah, that's honestly a good shout. That this is possibly inspired by Silent Hill, because everything is. Silent Hill has the other world, but you don't have control over the other world. In this game, you do. A lot more fun to be had. I guess I can't do anything with the train. What can I do things with? This eyeball jerk said something that I didn't pay much attention to, because I do got to go in there. That's where the power is. As long as you come at me with that axe, be able to see it coming. Blocking it. That's weird. Maybe this. Oh, yeah. What about that, sucker? Just stand 1 foot away. Cap the poor thing. Put it out of his misery, really. That's just a crucifixion victim. Probably won't be seeing the last of those. Okay. Ghost vision to not get killed by that. Bullets. Blood says to go here. Let's try this. You got a lot in here. So this is a little killer 70. You gotta, like, scan them to find their weak spot and only shoot the weak spot. Or you can just chop them. What do they do? I guess I could look. Still not 100% sure. I think they're skinned. But maybe they're just like that. They've seen weird stuff down here. Eyesore is no more. Sure, we'll be meeting many other bizarre creatures whose only attribute is the thing that they're worst at. User ID. Oh yeah, no keyboard, so we can't put in the ID. Scraping. Are you Pyramid Head? Yeah, see, they just are skinless. No one did anything to them. They're just like that. Pull it. We got power here. I wish I had been reloaded. Damn. Okay. We can get shut down. We weakened it at least. Oh, it's stunned. I can't finish it off while it is downed. I could lock it in, but then I'd be locked in with it too. This ain't Dino Crisis. Yeah, this is kind of taking like the best of a bunch of really, really, really good games and remixing them a little bit. For me, it works wonders. Any recent behavior? She bleeds companies dry. I mean, she's eating the money. We know that now. But who's gonna believe us? Why is leave it the default option? I should definitely save. The combat is fairly difficult. And press on our X. Pretty much the only thing we care about. All right. Now I can play a little fast and loose. Only little, though. This is where I came from? I thought there was a second door. There was? You again. Well, I've got a lot of ammo. Bug. You're safe, Bug. Oh, I died. I was playing the fast and loose. Now, it didn't send me back to where I saved specifically. It sent me back to the room that I left most recently. And yet, I don't know if that's a rule. We'll see. Probably not the last time I'm dying. Gotcha. What was that? Okay, keyboard. We can't just open it up. Not even in Ghost World. Don't think I have any lockpicks lying around. Stinky corpses. And this is not a lockpick. I doubt it, anyway. We can apparently only hold 3 waters. Had to try it. Oh, nothing in the foreground. Let me check this room again. Yeah. Okay. I thought this was the room that I came from, but no. That room is over here. Well, I guess I gotta kill this guy now. Give me that last shot. There we go. But he won't stay dead. Modern horror games in the survival horror revival frequently have unkillable enemies. Enemies you can only knock down for a while. Damn it. Let's go over here. Ugh. My reload got interrupted last time. Plenty of healing objects. Screwdriver, that's for getting the keyboard, clearly. And this conspicuous thing. Yep. Watch out. Someone's killing everybody. Is this... a portrait of someone selling tickets? Because that's a ticket counter? Hey, pickles. Pickled cucumbers. So, they wanted moldy sandwich. They wanted something cold. They wanted something dehydrated. I don't typically think pickles meet any of those descriptions. Arr. I thought the thorns would be a barrier too. I wish. Didn't lose too much progress because modern game design is relatively generous. Gotta drink sooner. This is a key item. Not allowed to eat it because I hate pickles. Oh boy. Well, this is not gonna go well. See? Yeah, that went way worse than last time. Hope it... yeah. Gave me back my water bottle. Shiny artifact. Ancient halo. I'm gonna try stun and run. I said run. You can't run while you're in ghost vision. Okay, the room that I need to jimmy the lock is not here. It's here. And a password? Did it say it gave me the password, or just the means to input the password? I should be reading this text much more closely. If I were not streaming this, I would be laboring over every word. And I would be taking 100 times as long. The computer room was... Pretty sure it was up here. Cleaver Dragger is in the other corner now. It definitely was not up here. Is that something? Yeah, there's stuff over there. There's a bug in the corner. But I can't get in that corner, so... No dice. Here's our computer room. I'm glad I was correct this time. Analyze the staff badge. Power's on. Just gotta say your name to the computer. Full access forever. Why am I constantly doing that? Little gung-ho. Oh, hi. Scared the hell out of me. Robin is mysterious. You don't just teleport to being on the train. Who keeps doing that? Ringing a bell and then growling at me. Pavlov is just off screen, making a dog real hungry. Bloody rusty train. Another collectible. So far, these are not well hidden. I thought Marty wanted them, and now that we know Marty is at least in league with demons, like, actually, maybe they'll buy them from us. Or reward us for having them or something. Are these just seats in Demon World? Yes. Or I guess we're naturally seeing Demon World and we can switch to non-Demon World. That would make more sense to me. End of the line. Just in case. Oh, I can't heal. I really should have saved. But then you don't lose progress by dying. So the only reason to save appears to be if you want to stop playing. Kind of hard to juggle two enemies. Yoink. You guys can have that train. I think it's these guys that make the ding. Damn. I had so many water bottles. Why didn't I use one? I don't want to conjecture as to how far back we went, but we might be back at the beginning of the train. Think so. think we gotta do the train in one go. You again. Stun and run. Already used 5 healing items. How did that miss? I dissent, video game. Killed by a rat. They only have 1 HP. Now I truly am dead, girl. It was predictive. Errol knows what he's talking about. How about less combat? How's that sound, everybody? You can go. Or not. Okay. As a bipedal rat. I think the vines are to slow me down so that I can't as aggressively ignore enemies. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. That's my own fault. Didn't realize the train would be a dead end. Back to the start. Bit of a difficulty spike. Not even a huge one, but enough. Okay. Ready for it. We're killing everybody this time. Gotta stop doing that. There we go. Nice and safe. Combat is quite satisfying. Very simple, but I really enjoyed Killer 7's combat, so I guess I'm a sucker for this whole scan thing and then trying to snapshot a specific point. Having to aim so quickly feels good when you do it correctly. And real bad when you screw it up. Really keeps you on your toes. Alright. We get to watch Jenny kill another person. Or date the same ghost that we rejected. That's the thing about capitalism. Even if you're, like, good at it, and you're not the one being murdered by it, you're still miserable. Billionaires aren't, like, happy. They're just able to stop people by power. Damn, he's gonna be a bowling ball. Really was expecting a squish sound effect. Robin, what do you think? At the sexy giant who keeps granting people powers. Benedict. We're gonna meet Benedict in a church. Heartbreaker for instant kills. This game just got a whole lot easier. Okay, build up a charge as you attack. Tutorial. I don't need to explain shit. This one. You know what? This one. That Heartbreaker charge is real slow. Need stronger enemies. Then we get combos, and then instant kills will arrive faster. Okay, if you do the satisfying thing really quickly and reliably, you get a tremendous amount of points. Now, apparently we're not going to actually use the Heartbreaker here. We're just learning how to use it. Okay, we might get a full charge, with which actually fire it off. Excuse me, just wait a moment. Okay. Oof. Don't mess with the Heartbreaker. That's RB. Pretty badass. Still can get hurt even while I'm firing the super weapon. New combat mechanics. The combat does not have to be this deep or varied. And yet it is. Horror games are all about the story and the atmosphere. This one is going a little bit above and beyond. What happened to Jenny? Hmm. He has a donkey face. Hmm. A rat. Should have known. Guess we should not succumb to our baser instincts, like obsessing over our ex forever. Whatever your character flaw is, lean in and become a rat. Hmm. Who is it? Didn't get a good look at the logo before. That is a battle jacket, even if it is a crop top. Not much left of the train. Okay, I thought for a second it just ate Robin. And it did. Robin's so badass, they can keep being alive whilst eating. Find Benedict. Use the Heartbreaker, but I just blew the charge. Give me more targets, quick. Oh yeah. It didn't chew Robin, so we might still be able to get him back. Where's your heart, jerk? This is a soundtrack. Ouch. Oh, one shy. It's gonna bite me. And babies. I think I got some new tunes for my licensed song replacement soundtrack. And some water. Okay, 40 experience. Close one. Hope it's not too loud. I think it's balanced properly. I do want everyone to hear the song. Damn it. Just about ready. And that takes a wide attack. Okay, I have to be aiming first. Oh, I gotta do this 4 times? No, I gotta do it 3 times because this is a Zelda boss. Give it up. Close one. Where's the other ones? Rude. Nice. Away with you. Ooh, it's gonna be close. I got maybe 2 more hits in me. Damn thing doesn't stun when getting third-eyed. It keeps blocking its own weak points. One more. I guess I don't have to hit all the weak points to get some charge. I'm gonna get hit. Don't want to blame but myself. Damn it. Finish this. You're fucked. Oh, gameplay again. So yeah, that was a legit engaging boss fight. Like, was living on the edge there. Oh, it did kill Robin though. That's a bummer. This is presumably Jenny. Nice to meet you, Jenny. Thanks for murdering my friend. Hey, different posters in the alternate world. Really thought we were going to dig Robin out of that corpse, but I'm the optimist. I suppose you can only have a super badass friend for so long in one of these games. Otherwise, they do all the work. So that's another chapter down, and I should be wrapping up as soon as I get to a nice save point. You again. You did this by making an Ultra Demon. I one-shot my goat friend. Surprisingly, I love you less than before. The unibrow is an interesting choice for the sex demon. I don't hate it. Uh-oh. Your hand is a chainsaw. Biggie man. Guess we're staying in Demon World. Demon apartment. Or is this demon apartment? Reality just... Maybe don't try to make sense of reality in this world. It did make sense before demons and alternate worlds started happening to us. Lucifer Centaur. Okay, we do have first-person mode still. And there is our antler deity. Here's my room. Locked. Can't even investigate the other doors. I think there is some kind of maid on the other end of the hall. And a blood door. Blood and tentacles. In we go. Guess I'll introduce myself first. Faceless hotel staff. All you have to say? Surprising. We're not allowed to sit. We haven't been invited to sit yet. You know what? Gonna save. Gonna investigate the hotel. Definitely gonna play more of this game. It is impressing the hell out of me. Like, I knew it was gonna be good. It's still surpassing expectations. Thus far, I mean, a first impression is important, especially with indie games. Who knows if it'll maintain this level of quality? It's very highly reputed, so I suspect it's not going to dip too far. But for now, saving, wrapping up. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope I've made your 4th of July a little bit better, because we all need it to be better. We need a lot of things to be better. Thanks for joining me, folks. Clearly, I'll be back with this and other streamed games. Hope y'all have a good one.